I am the change.
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 We are the change.
Between CSSC and Human Development Innovation Fund, HDIF. For us, it's based on enhancement of performance for secondary schools. But we are focusing for science subjects. This is the physics, chemistry, biology, and also mathematics. And the focus really is based on the Form 1 students to start with, so that at least you have an enhancement from Form 1, Form 2, so it has to be a continuation in progress, so that to monitor exactly what is happening in the teaching context in the classrooms, but also to see to what extent students are excited to join. And remember, here we have the mechanism to the country that in every Form 3 students, they have to undergo options for physics and chemistry if they want to go to join for science subjects. We are trying also to measure if it will increase also the number of students to join science subjects. We started the year 2015. We are focusing for secondary schools. And this is based on the students. It has different categories. We are trying to see the students themselves, trying to see the management of the schools. We are trying to see the environment of teaching methodology in the classroom context. So far we have 30 secondary schools which are performing very well. We have 10 secondary schools which are moderate performing. We have 7 secondary schools which are not performing very well. And then this pilot, we included also 5 secondary schools from public. This is owned by government. And we wanted to see whatever we are doing, what the government can also see how to excel that. But the issue was that to what extent can we innovate using ICT applications in teaching methodology.
Through the e-learning, many students could be in access with the lessons. And you know, when a teacher is teaching in class, he does it only once. And even if you tell him to repeat, he won't use the same words. But with the e-learning, the videos could be replayed. The same teacher, same subject, same wording. So the girls could conceive the topics easier.
We wanted to bridge the gap of lack of science teachers, and we wanted scientists. Our health training institutions lack, adequate admissions in the sense that there are no candidates who can, who have science qualifications to meet the, to meet the required entry points. We thought that probably we see a way how can we now teach or have a lot of science students who are coming out every year. And we could not do that. We made some struggle with teaching, training our teachers in schools, but then they move from one school to another. This was also another challenge. So there's a lot of attrition. This year you train these ones, next year they are not there. So this came on and on. But then as we went on, that's when this came as an innovation to, one, address the human resource challenge of teachers, but secondly, to help our students have access to science subjects, I can say in a manner that they would be cheaper.
They do more with tablets to get active information, so it quickens the time to cover. So this is very advantageous to we teachers and even also the students too, for the case of syllabus coverage.
The parents are more being encouraged with these systems. So you can proceed with it because they encourage the students to love the subject, those science subjects and mathematics subjects, more practical instead of theoretical.
Itusaidia sana kwa sababu wasichana huwa ni always ni waoga. Hujaelewa kitu, haina haja ya kumuuliza mwalimu wala nini. Utaenda kwenye video yako, utaangalia, utakuwa umefanyaje, umejenga, umeongeza knowledge. Afu kingine, hii hapa inatusaidia confidence. Mimi ningependa e-learning program wao wanaweka topic za madarasa. Yani kwa mfano sisi hapa tunaingia form 3, zile zimeshawekwa mapema. Kwa mfano tunapofungua shule tu tumezikuta. Alafu kingine waweze kuwasaidia wanafunzi wote ili tuweze kuperform vizuri na tukuze science yetu na baadaye tu tuna mafanikio mazuri katika masomo ya science.
With us who are practicing it, we would rather have it that way. E-learning done to all the classes. These people who are in Form 3 were the founders for the e-learning, and they like it. And the classes following the Form 2s and this year's Form 1, we are going to introduce that. So the e-learning will take over the actual teaching as years come. E-learning has encouraged them, and they are doing marvelously.
CSSC partnering with Studi is a unique value proposition. As a newer company, Studi Academies would face all the challenges a new startup faces in understanding their customer and accessing them, finding distribution channels, establishing revenue collection models. By partnering with CSSC, which has membership institutions of faith-based schools across the country, Studi is able to access immediately a vast network of English medium schools and faith-based schools, and also leverage CSSC's capacity in fund management, financial management, understanding the customer. And so it's really helping Studi jumpstart their solution and see if get the technology out widely across the country, to see how different communities adopt it, how different students and different learners, different teachers incorporate the technology into the classroom. The schools pay a fee for use of the technology, which is passed on to the parent. So as a parent, you would be asked whether you want this technology in the school and whether you value it, and then your students, those students can either corporately, meaning all the students, or either individually sign up to make use of this technology. So it's in calibrating that fee and then that being paid on a per semester basis back to CSSC or Studi or whomever the distributor is to sustain the cost.